Good morning. Welcome again to the Footy Show. Coming to you out of Geelong on another beautiful Saturday morning. We had a bit of rain through the week. That'll be better now, particularly on Wednesday night. It absolutely poured here in Geelong on Wednesday night. Big games on last weekend. Inverleigh Hawks, much too strong for the Anarchy Roos, with Mini Me, Owen Lewis, kicking 6 goals, and the Cryer Devils, too good for Geelong West. Werribee Centrals defeated Thompson and may put the end to Thompson's finals aspirations, with Anthony Kitchener booting 9 and Stephen McLeod, a great effort in the losing side, kicking 5 goals. East Geelong, too good for the Winchelsea Blues. Sean O'Leary kicking 6 goals, and Adam Scrobelack and Ricky O'Toole mentioned as part of the best players. So awesome signs there for the Eagles. North Geelong Magpies continuing on their winning way, thumped the Belmont Lions out at the Winter Resort. Paul Briggy kicking 7 goals, taking his tally to 77. He's on his way to getting the ton. And at the Ring Road Recreation Reserve, the 94.7 match of the round, the Belpost Hill Panthers defeated Bannockburn with Jamie Golly Pyle, kicking 5 goals. So a great Golly Pyle.
What was his
Is it Jamie?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I haven't introduced you yet. Gomer, exactly. That's not funny now. Kicking 5 goals. Hello, I'm Dick Philpott. And yes, I've assembled some of the biggest names and brains in local football to procrastinate, adjudicate and eradicate some of the big games on this afternoon. And we'll be doing the talking once again is the man from the Bannockburn Tigers, Dale Smyth. Good morning, Dale.
Yes, good morning, Dick. And just looking outside, rain's not too far away. I reckon it's just around the corner. So it could be a wet day. You just never know.
Welcome to David Brown from Channel 7. That's unbelievable. And, of course, the other man from the Sale Magpies, another announcement we're going to make before the end of the show, Jake Bourke. Good morning.
Good morning, Richard. And, good to be back, I guess. Even if it is brief, but been a few weeks since I've been on here. So, good to get back in the studio. It's all changed a bit. We've got the setting behind us.
No, don't go there. Don't go there. We've experimented with every possible bit of technology you can possibly think of so far this year. But no, we're getting along very well. Of course, last week the big game was the Belpost Hill Panthers playing the Bannockburn Tigers. We've got a couple of interviews coming up right now. The first one is with Brett Gergich, and he is the coach of the Belpost Hill Panthers. Here's Kel Leather.
Brent, really 4-quarter effort today. You must have been really impressed with the boys.
Yeah, I was just saying that in there. I thought it was probably our best game for the year, but we've sort of been building to it a bit. We started off slow and we've been building, and we probably played 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and today we probably played 4 quarters just about. So yeah, if you're going to play 4 quarters like that, we should go right in most games.
Important to get a win against a fellow contender?
Oh, definitely. We've got a heap of respect for Bannockburn, and they're obviously going to be a top 2 or 3 side, and we really set ourselves for a big game today, and like I said, it's just great to play 4 quarters and finally get the guys to really bond together.
You must have been really happy with your tackling pressure and your intensity, especially across the half-forward line. Your forwards really clicked well today, especially with Pyle and Basley. Yeah,
no, definitely. I've always talked to our forwards about putting on pressure and chasing and tackling and that sort of thing, and I just really liking to focus on that rather than just kicking goals. I think as a small forward, if you go out there just thinking, I've got to kick 3 or 4 goals each week, it can be a really tough position to play. So I always said to them, I don't care if they're not kicking goals, as long as they're pressuring and tackling and chasing, that sort of thing, they're always going to get a game.
And where do you think you were successful in today's game, apart from that pressure? I thought the back line was pretty good as well. They all did their job.
That's probably been a key to us. Probably the last 4 or 5 weeks is probably why we've been playing a little bit better football, as our backs have really come together and they're keeping the opposition to a lower score. Like early in the year, we're getting 18, 20 goals plus kicked against us, and it's just too hard to try and win those sort of games. So yeah, they've been really good, the backs. Very good.
You must be looking forward to the next 5 weeks. You're obviously playing teams all around you on the ladder, so really exciting to play those good teams.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about the competition at the moment. Like, there's good teams around us and there's good teams below us as well. So all year, there's not a lot of games you can sort of pencil in for a win, which is good for the competition because it makes it even and more exciting for the end of the year.
Thanks very much, Brent.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Ross, obviously very, very disappointed with the effort. The boys, not 4-quarter effort at all, really struggled to get into the game.
Yeah, well, our start wasn't where we wanted it to be, and obviously you guys were here, you saw the effort we put in, and we try to set a standard, and that's just not up to our standard at the moment, and we're not happy with it at all, so we'll have to rectify it next week.
Where do you thought you broke down today?
I thought our midfield got killed. We just weren't first to the ball. They got it out, put us under pressure, especially when we're kicking with the wind early, put pressure on our back line, and we had to fight back from that, and it was too hard when it's coming down all the time.
Do you feel there was a lack of effort from your players across the field, especially competing in marking contests and stuff like that? They just seem to be second to the ball.
It just, it's hard to say. I wasn't really watching because I'm out there involved, but from where I was seeing a few times, it did see that Belpo Hill just wanted it a bit more than us, and really that's what it comes down to. When you play big games, they want it more, then you're in trouble.
Got a massive game next week. What are you going to tell the boys at training? How are you going to sort of prepare for that one?
We just refocus. So we're a young group. We won't dwell on it. You know, we're travelling well. Like really, it's 3 losses. You know, the worst thing we can do is go and sulk about it for a week and come out and lose another one. So we'll just go back to what we teach: contested ball, footy, moving it quick, lots of run, and hit East Geelong. Like that's not, you know, it's over now.
Thanks very much, Ross.
No worries, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, boys, for the interviews out there at Belpost Hill and the coach of the Bannockburn side, Ross Dillon. Under 18 report this week. I'm going to bring it to you straight away. East Geelong took on Winchelsea. They kicked 9-11-65 to defeat Winchelsea. No goals, 3-3 behinds. Main goal score for East Geelong, Bolton with 4. Unfortunately, best players not listed. Winch, no goal kickers, but better players, Altamari, Dixon and Fincham. Bannockburn played Belpost Hill. Early game for the day. Bannockburn 11-7-73. Defeated the Belpost Hill side 3-8-26. Goal kickers for Bannockburn. Dillon with 3, Rayner and Tom Warple with 2. Better players Arklay, Tully and McFadden. And Belpost Hill goals to Hope, Miller and Balaki. And their better players Miller, Rockhow and N. Martinu. Big game, 1 versus 2, North Geelong and Belmont. Close game right to the last 5 minutes of the game. I believe North kicked the last 3 goals of the game to run out 8-15-63 to defeat Belmont. Lions 7-5-47. Goals for the North Geelong side is Perry with 3, David Riccardi and Kingwell with 2, and better players Wright, Ricketts and D. Riccardi. And Belmont Lions, John with 3, Alexander 2, better players Cleel, Vermeulen and also Alexander. Werribee took on Thompson up at the Duck Pond, 21-14-140 up there at the Duck Pond. They kicked to defeat Thompson 4-3-27. Goal kickers for Werribee, Bear with 3, Camilleri, Davis, Hickey, DeCampi, Jacoby, all with 2 goals. I think they had 14 goal kickers in that game. Better players Elu, Rizzoli and Pellegrino. And for Thompson, Dalton 2, Gardner and Anderton. Better players Moore, Wright and also Walton. Last game, Corio took on Geelong West St Joseph's, and Corio 13-15-93 defeated Geelong West 8-8-56. Not a bad job from the Geelong West boys. Goal kickers Scott 4, Lane 2. Better players there, Mackenzie, Patford and Wiescombe. And for Geelong West, Clonan got 4 and Mithen 2. And better players Mithen, Clonan and Barber. So an interesting round of results there. What we're going to do is what Dick usually says, is take a short break and come back with games from the rest of the round. Thank you.